All righty
I
then.
muted you there, buddy.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
I got you on number 1 today, my man.
All right. I'm going to put your baggie down a little bit. You can see.
Drop the baggie.
I was...
Drop the baggie.
I got the book as best as I can. I got to fill in a few empty spots here, but Chippewa in town, the perennial one of the perennial favorites every year in the Big Rivers when it comes to softball. So good big test for Hudson here to start the season.
You mentioned last year Chip did pretty well, right? They go all the way?
No, they got beat in the tournament. Superior came out of this section, made it to the finals and lost. But no, they're always going to be near the top. Well coached. You're going to see fundamentally tonight they are not going to make a lot of mistakes. The last game that we saw, the game earlier in the season, or last week I should say, against Memorial, you saw a few what we call them, snowball fights out there, where all of a sudden you don't know where the ball's going to go. That won't happen today. You will see very good plate discipline by their hitters. You will see aggressiveness on the base pass. Just a well-coached team. Longtime coach Jared Flaherty is back, or has been back for a while. Left temporary hiatus, maybe a couple years, and then came back to the program. He has a lot of the same assistants, so this will be a tough test. And again, I expect these two teams to be in the mix when the season is all said and done, but you can certainly expect tonight to be a tough game. Chippewa did win the conference last year. They do return a lot of players. I recognize some names here, so we'll talk a little bit about them. Some movement tonight in the Raider lineup. Bryn Hayes at catcher. She's been mainly an outfielder when we've watched them. She plays center field. Real impressed with her out there. But tonight she is behind the plate. That puts Carly Meyer out in center field. Also, we'll get through the lineup here and we'll start talking about where girls are playing. But a little bit of a change from what we saw on Thursday. Leadoff batter McKenna Johnson. You'll see a lot of slappers, a lot of lefties in this lineup. That's strategic. That's taught by the coaches for Chippewa. Ella Brooks on the mound for the Raiders. First ball is in the dirt and outside, ball 1. You can see the infield kind of creeping up a little bit, watching for that slap hitter, also watching for a potential bunt. But again, I'll mention they're very well disciplined at the plate. They aren't going to take a lot of bad pitches. Good pitch there.
Nice. Down Main Street, some heat on that one.
So you got some good feedback on your camera angles, I heard.
Yeah, the behind home plate. We did get some good feedback on that. I appreciate people saying that.
So at home, do people see a split screen then, Ken, or are they just switching cameras as the play goes on?
Yeah, so what I'll do is if we get a hit, I'll switch to our live shot.
Yep.
And then he'll follow the play, and I'll just leave that. If I totally screw up, he'll follow the play, and then I'll hit replay.
Got it. Okay.
At least that's the plan.
All right. Stay tuned, folks.
We'll see
early in the season.
That's right. Second game in here, folks.
2-1. Whoa.
Ooh, that one blew out the back.
Well, and that, remember, we're playing in a little bit of rain here, so wet ball, that's going to be a pitch. So 3-1.
That is, okay.
Well, I guess, did he give her a pitch on that?
Looked like it.
That's the conversation there from the umpire. They did not give her a ball on that, so maybe was not completely in her motion yet. So still 2-1.
Okay.
Nope, I'm wrong. 3-1. Maybe I'm having a hard time seeing these umpires' fingers because that's what I'm looking at from this
I was
spot.
just watching this.
The other night, the guy was doing kind of weird hand signs, like the peace sign or the Texas Longhorn.
Yeah, oh yeah, hook 'em horns.
Right. You always want to make sure they got all their appendages when they're behind the plate because it mixes up us guys trying to know what the count is.
Turns out we had an accident in shipping last week. What?
Olivia Sanborn, the batter. Watch for bunts here. Here we go. That was off the glove. Did not offer either, so that's a ball.
Okay. They'll advance the runner over to second on that, did you call that a wild pitch?
Pass ball. That was probably catchable by the catcher just off the top of her glove. So
get back to a little wider angle here.
Sanborn's a name I remember from last year. She's a senior. That one's high. 2-0. So now that runner's in scoring position, they're going to probably let this girl swing away unless the coaches notice maybe something along the baselines, potentially a bunt situation. Third base is trying to cover that in the event of a steal. So there is some real estate to lay down a bunt on the left side. That one's high. 3-0.
A huge crowd for Chippewa, traveling quite nicely, about an hour and 20 away, something like that.
Yeah, they travel well. I mean, this is the kind of the cream of their girls' sports program. They're pretty good at multiple things, but softball's always kind of been the consistent one.
Yeah.
3-1. Good pitch there.
Some heat. Let's go.
No smoke to go that one forward.
We got to get Jonesy on a mic at some point.
Come on, bud.
Love the chatter.
That was outside.
Thought about it.
Right idea, 1-4. Right idea.
Paige Steinmetz, the batter. Again, a player from last year. Recognize the name.
Yeah. Recognize that name just in general. I think maybe a football player, maybe.
Good pitch right there.
Good start. Let me get ahead, 1-4.
I like it, Ella.
I like the energy out of this game. A lot of chatter on both teams.
Come on,
I
buddy.
love it. And the rain's let up just a tinge here.
Good pitch there.
Nice.
Nice job, B. Nice job.
Get a little room here, my friend.
I see you working, 7.
So now on this, with this batter, Brooks able to get ahead. 0-2.
Do something awesome here, buddy.
Nobody out. Goes right at her with the strikeout. Getting a little confident there.
One down.
Out number 1 for Chi High.
Nice work, kid. Atta girl, Brooksy.
Brings up the cleanup batter, number 17, Lauren Shepard.
Good tough 1-4. Come on, buddy.
There you go.
Nice.
She's kind of dialing it in right now, finding that spot.
Yep, took a couple. Got it going right now.
Come on, buddy. Come on, 1-4.
Foul back.
Nice job.
Brooks doing a good job of shaking off those first 2 walks here. Been strike, strike, strike ever since. So
Hey, Brooks, come on, bud.
1 out, 0-2. Bright white unis for the Chi High Cardinals out there. That one's outside.
Yeah, that's a straight up OxyClean commercial there. Those are
I don't
very shiny.
In the many years I've watched them, I haven't seen this combo. Usually, I think it's maybe a red top and black pants, or maybe white but with some color. These are all pretty nice change up that time.
Oh, goodness.
Good call on that pitch. 2 outs here after the leadoff couple walks.
Wow, that last pitch. What do you say?
Michael
Pulled the cord on it?
Burrow pulled the cord. Pulled the cord. Burrow, the batter. Nice block that time by the catcher. Hayes that time. Again, these runners are trained. We talked about reading pitches and pitches in the dirt. Typically, they're going to get the green light to be able to advance on that. So nice job knocking that ball down. 1-0.
A little high on one. 2-0.
Go, Ella.
Just a little high that time.
All right, Brooksy. All right, buddy. Come on, go get her.
3-0.
Go, Ella.
It's funny sitting behind home plate again this year. It's so different than sitting over there down first
Yeah.
base line. You
Yeah.
know.
You can pick up a little bit more of the noises, I think.
Yeah.
Just missed the corner that time. So bases loaded here, 2 outs. No hits for the Cards yet. Just able to get on base via the walk. Brings up number 13, Allie Geist. Geist, the number 6 batter.
All right, come on, Brooksy.
Making it interesting here again. Bases loaded.
Good pitch that time. And Brooks with the 2 outs this inning, both strikeouts.
Yeah.
Force at any base here, so
I want 4. Come on, buddy.
infield's got to be thinking, take the easy play. Got to just get out of this inning.
Going hard, kid. Going hard.
We just missed that time. I think it was just a little low from my
Yeah.
vantage point. It looked like it was inside plate, but
Go, Ella.
1-1.
Oh, Brooksy. Come on, bud. Come on out. Ball first here. Quick feet. Come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud.
good pitch. Took a little bit off that one, too. I don't know if that was the same speed as that
Wow.
first changeup we saw, but that was right down the pipe.
Keep going, Brooksy.
Just a little bit off speed. Threw that batter off. See what she wants to do. 2-2.
Good looking pitch. Wow.
Stay sharp infield. All right, Brooksy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Brooksy.
There she goes.
Oh, wow. Strikeout number 3, and that gets him out of the inning.
I'll tell you, that's an interesting way to go, too, because Chip was usually aggressive at the plate, swinging the bat. They get
Yeah.
3 walks. We get 3 strikeouts. So that's the way it goes. For the Chippewa, no runs, no hits, 3 left after 1/2 inning. Chippewa nothing.
Not working. Who said
Hudson
that?
coming up. All right,
Welcome back.
bottom of the first.
Here we go.
Raiders up to the plate.
Go.
Carly Meyer leading off, playing center field tonight.
Come on, Carly. Come on, bud.
Pitching for Chippewa, hopefully I get the name right, Violet Mickelquam. Inside on that one, strike one.
Good take, kid. Good take.
See if the Raiders can
Hug yours here, buddy.
keep the
Hug
bats
yours,
hot
bud.
like they were on Thursday. A couple of freshmen, Meyer being one of them, both impressed at the plate. That one a little bit tight. 1-1.
Looks like they're trying to come in, bud. Getting yours, Ace. Come on, buddy.
A little high that time. 2-1.
Sorry to
All right,
break
gotta
up
check
that
one more site. Just make sure it's rolling here.
Making sure we got everybody the broadcast.
Everybody on board here.
2-1. Good pitch that time. Kind of staying tight to that inside corner from our vantage point. I can kind of see where those pitch locates are, and
All right, Ace. Come on, buddy.
3 of those trying to paint that inside corner. Jam Meyer a little
Doing
bit.
your thing here, Juan. Doing your thing.
Yeah, Carly.
2-2.
Do it to it, buddy. Atta girl.
One's in the dirt. Count goes full. Don't remember.
Come on, buddy.
I don't remember this pitcher, Mickelquam, from last year.
Come on, Carly. Come on, Juan. Come on, bud.
You'll see a lot of times with Chippewa, they'll be pretty deep in the pitching stuff. That's a walk.
There we go.
Their pitchers are, if they're good, they'll usually get them going early. You see a girl might maybe as a freshman and pitch all through the high school as their ace. So Micklaquama Senior, though. Bryn Hayes steps up to the plate.
All right, come on, Izzy.
All righty. Sorry about that. A little tech issue here. Woo, a little high on that one.
Meyer a threat to run as well, so keep an eye on that.
Come on, bud.
Looks like Coach Schwab has Hayes up there to swing away. Bunts, huh? See what I said? No,
Ooh,
good
there
bunt.
you go.
Excellent bunt that time. She's going to be safe.
Yeah, let's go. Safe,
Back
safe.
at safe at second by
Pass.
Meyer.
Vito!
Wow.
Right when I said it, Ken, I knew it was going to come back to bite me.
You knew the bunt was coming.
I said he's letting her swing away. She took the first pitch, but taking a little bit of a page out of the Chippewa playbook there, advancing that runner. Brings up Evelyn Wolfgram.
Come on, Evie. Come on, kid.
Excellent bunt that time, though, by Hayes.
Nice cut.
Yeah,
12,
just
nice
like dropped right in front of the plate, maybe like 3-4 feet out. Kind
Yep,
of deal?
just
Yeah.
first base line. That, ideally what you're trying to do there is just advance that runner, but she put it in a dead spot, able to get there. That one's fouled off. 0-2.
Nobody in the country better than you with 2-12. All right, 12, come on, bud. Nobody better right now.
Chippewa comes into the game 2-0, just like Hudson. They played Eau Claire North last week. She's out. There's no runner, no open base at first to advance. So drop third strike, you can run if that base is not occupied. So Wolfgram strikes out for out number one.
And the runners advance. They're fine with that?
They can advance.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. Okay, thank you. Just want to make sure I was
All right, come on, 8.
scoring this right on our scoreboard. So one down.
Home, PGA.
So yeah, runners in scoring position here.
Nice keeper. Is that a girl?
Paige Adrian, the batter.
Come on, 8. Come on, bud.
Paige, the other freshman I was talking about. Had a good game, good couple games last week against Memorial.
Little conference with the pitcher and catcher there. They get things square.
Come on, 8. Come on, buddy.
That one's fouled off to the left.
I see you working, 8.
1-1. One out.
Carly Meyer's mom mentioned to me that both Adrian and Paige Meyer, or I'm sorry, Carly Meyer, play on the same club team. We were talking a little bit about club teams last week, so they're on the same team. That one, good plate discipline. She's going to score. Meyer comes in.
Let's
That one
go.
kicked off. Good eyes, good speed. Gets in there for the first run of the game for the Raiders. One and two. Still a runner in scoring position over there with Hayes. One out. Big hit.
Ooh,
Let's see if
wow.
that's
Get
got
outta
enough.
here.
It's certainly got enough to tag that runner.
At the line, yep.
There it is.
There you
Good,
go.
good power too that time by Adrian. Gets the sack fly.
Hey, right
Plates
there,
another
right
run for the
there.
Raiders.
High fiver. Come on, bud.
Weiler up at the plate. 2 down, 2 in. Like it.
High fiver. Come on, bud.
Good RBI hit out there. Wait, I
Beauty.
thought it wasn't but a couple feet from going
And that
over, right?
actually, again, she didn't get all of that, but got certainly enough. You could see the power already just from Adrian as a freshman. That, to me, looked like it was even a little bit inside or off the barrel of the handle of the bat.
Sure.
Fiver. Come on, buddy.
In other words, kind of down towards her hands. Good change up that time.
Oh, pretty pitch.
All right.
But nonetheless,
Fiver,
impressive
better than you right now, 5. Come on, bud.
to get that much on it. That one's inside.
There. 1 and 2. 2
Five.
outs.
Getting yours, kid. Getting yours.
Here we go, Anya. Left leg.
Come on, fiver. Eyes on it, buddy. Eyes on it.
Fouled off.
Atta girl.
Hey, battle, kid.
1 and 2.
Nice Drop.
No north wind coming at us tonight, Ken. It's
Oh,
at our back. So
right in our face the other day, wasn't it?
that's the worst. I
That was bad.
actually think it's cooler tonight, but just foul. Yeah,
Yes.
it feels it. You know, again, it's cool. I think the temperature is probably a little colder tonight or cooler,
I think you're probably right.
but
Yeah.
that wind is just
in the
when-
face was not good.
Yeah,
I came home sniffling like I was
Mother
a
Nature's
mess.
vacuum cleaner.
Well, fighting it. Love it. He's working here. 1 and 2 still. 2 down.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was the same way. It took me a good hour.
At home that day,
Yeah.
he had to warm back up. Yeah. It's
Good
funny,
at bat here for Weiler.
funny when you sit with your knees, like my knees were cold.
Yeah.
My legs weren't, my knees were. Like, what is going on?
Grounded over to the third baseman, steps up
Nice
and
play.
throws to retire the side. But Hudson picks up a couple runs on one hit. Nobody left after 1 inning. It's Hudson 2,
Nice at bat on.
Chippewa nothing.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All righty, back at it at the Roost here.
McKenna Bauer, the batter. Brooks coming off a 3 strikeout inning. See if she can bring that this inning. Starts it off good with strike number 1. Interesting grip if you can see the back here, that gap in between the batter's hands. Different way. I've seen that in softball. I've seen that in baseball, actually, where they'll do that.
That's interesting. I saw that with a player earlier that was batting lefty.
I
and
didn't
just
notice.
thought it was
I didn't
just her.
notice it on that side, but
Yeah.
Come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud. Let's go, Bauer. Be a hitter up there.
Yeah, I remember the coaches telling us to stack our hands, stack them up.
yeah.
you know?
Well, and now there's even a little bit bigger gap between the hands on that one. It's probably with something to do with where the coaches want her to have her swing path with the bat come through.
Okay.
So, in other words, you have a less tendency with this to break your wrist as much. You know what I mean? So when you break your wrist, even like if you golf, with that, you want to keep those hands kind of tight and straight. And that's kind of what ends up being a result, because that top hand is coming through. You want to, with the bottom hand, it's meant to pull the bat, and the top hand pushes a little bit.
Sure,
And so,
sure.
of course, that time on that pitch, she's a little bit behind, and it looks like she's just poking it that way.
Just push, yeah, right out there.
Come on, Brooksy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Brooksy.
That last hit might have been a wake-up call for our cameraman down the first base line.
Yeah, that was real close.
I'm just saying.
Nice pitch. Oh, good hit. Turned on that one, able to single it out to center field. Lead off runner on
Hey, Brooksy, next one.
for the Cardinals.
Good
Brings
hit.
up number 15, Emma Micklaquam.
That was just a solid hit right down Main Street.
So Emma is a senior. Her sister Violet, who is the Chi-High pitcher tonight, or I should say they're related. I don't know if they're sisters, but same last name, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
She is a freshman.
Pretty safe to assume that.
Yeah. Just outside that time.
Come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud. Be sharp, infield. Ball first. Ball first. All right, Brooksy. Come on, bud. Answer the bell here, kid. Atta
Good
girl.
pitch that time. Went down the pipe.
Wow. What a beauty.
Nice gas, 1-4.
Weekend's supposed to be in the 70s. Can you
I
believe
heard
that?
that, yeah.
We're heading down to the Madison area.
Are you?
Got a little rugby tournament going on.
Come on, bud.
Did your son play this weekend?
He did.
Oh, did he?
Got a couple tries, as they call them. They don't call them touchdowns. They call them tries.
Tries?
Yep. Yeah, that little tall, he can run.
Yeah.
I always feel like he's running for his life.
Well, it's probably, that's not a bad thing, right? Run, Forrest, run.
You right? 2-1 here. Got one on first.
Come on, Brooksy. Come on, buddy.
That one's
Foul
popped
ball.
off right side.
Atta girl, 1-4. Atta girl.
Brooks seems a little more calmed down this inning. Again, got through that first, but had 3 walks, had the bases loaded to get that final strikeout.
Double play here, maybe.
Good pitch, jammed her up. Count stays 2-2.
Neighbor's backyard, filling up with a couple balls over here.
Come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud.
All right, 2-2.
Here we go, Raiders. Ball first. Come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud.
Oh, just got a piece of that one. She was behind it too, so just kind of protecting. Good spot that time by Brooks. I think
Jonesy
some
with a
people
great
just want to be
comeback.
heard, right?
Yep. The third base coach, maybe.
Good pitch again.
Bing, bong, ring.
I would do a little change up here if I was calling the pitches.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily lay it over the plate. I'd try to get it close.
Okay.
She's trying to stay alive, certainly being aggressive, but either that or something maybe a little high. High strike zone here, maybe a rise ball. She's still behind on those fastballs, but getting a piece of them. Jammed her up. Inside plate. Nice job that time
there
by
we
Jones
go.
to get there.
Jonesy, nice catch out there in left field.
You know what they call that?
A hell of a catch.
That's just a long out right there.
All right, Brooksy. Next one, bud.
Great play. You caught that on the replay. How about them apples?
Nice play. At the old park, those two that we saw, both Adrian and that one, would probably be out. Squares to bunt, pulls back.
At the Hollow, the old home
The
run,
Hollow was
home
190
run
feet,
Hollow.
and I think this is a solid 200. Jonesy, is this 200 out there? The fence? Yeah, it's longer than the old
Okay.
field for sure. Wind at our backs here too, Ken. I think if you get a hold of one, it's probably going to carry a little with the wind. Squares to bunt. That one gets away. Runner's going to advance. So that right there, that would be a wild pitch,
Okay.
Ken, just because that was uncatchable by the catcher.
Hey, go get her 1-4. You got stuff. Attacker, Brooksy, attacker. You got stuff, buddy.
2-0.
Go get her.
And
One out.
Help me out. I'm still learning this. Even though she squared, did she
as
pull
long-
back in time?
If she would have stuck her bat out to try to hit that, that's a strike.
Got it.
But because she pulled it back and didn't offer, then that's a ball.
That's a foul. I know that for sure.
Nice job, Brooksy.
Watched a little college softball this weekend.
Yeah.
Getting back into the groove. That was
Love
fun.
it.
Oklahoma, Texas game. Those
Oh
are
my
always good
gosh.
games.
Come on.
Oklahoma's like a machine.
Powerhouses down south, right?
Yeah. Ooh, line drive up the middle. Meyer bobbles it a little bit. That's going to score a run. So Bauer comes around from second base on the single from
Tough.
Romanowski, the batter, who had that hit. Sorry, I did not identify her. She's the number 9 batter. Brings us back to the top of the lineup. McKenna Johnson, the shortstop. I think the run probably would have scored there regardless of what happened out in the field. I mean, she had a good jump. Again, they're going to be aggressive on the base paths. Only one out coming to the top of the order here. This is where they've got their lefties. Did not see either of the first two batters for Chippewa try to slap or offer on a slap, but typically that's kind of their MO, what they train those leadoff batters to do. So we'll see. Again, not out of the question to lay down a bunt here either to try to move that runner.
Sure.
Go, get her here, Mad Dog. Come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud.
That one's high. 1-0.
Shot back there, Seb.
Like a cat, Seb. Like a kitty cat.
High and tight that time. 2-0.
You got it, Ella.
All right, Brooksy, come on, bud. Come on, Brooksy. Have another 1-4. Come on, bud. Who you got for us here, buddy?
The pitch got that outside corner.
Nice.
Gotta girl.
Wow.
Way to make a move, kid.
Two and one out.
Boy, right there, right there. Looked pretty good.
You call a ball on that?
Called the ball.
Remind me of the strike zone again. Sorry. Don't want to get smarter in here.
Brooksy, come on, bud.
Pretty good.
It's just how you interpret it, Ken.
Yep, that's
Everybody's strike zone's a little different.
That's true.
3-1. Have not seen her swing a bat yet. She's just kind of been up there and waiting to
Get some
get her
pitches
pitch,
and-
I guess.
yeah. Well, I guess if you've got a strike zone that's consistent for both sides, then it doesn't.
That's
all good.
That's all. That's what it is right there. As long as it's consistent.
You can work with that.
Olivia Sanborn walked her first at bat. Again, one out here, one in for Chippewa. Squares to bunt. She did offer that time, and it was a strike anyway. So 0-1.
Nice heat.
All right, Brooksy, come on, buddy.
Romanowski, the runner at second. Johnson, the runner at first. Ella Brooks up 0-1. Squares to bunt again. That one's outside.
Nice work back there, Seb.
Carly, I see you work that.
Here we go, Ella.
All right, Brooksy, come on, 1-4. Come on, bud.
Bunting in this situation, too, just creates a little chaos for that infield. See if they want to call it again, and they're going to. Lays that one down. Rose throws over to first,
boy.
and there's the chaos I was talking about. Just make them have to make the play. Looked like a decent job fielding the bunt, but throw was off a little bit. You've got, in that situation, it's not natural for a second baseman to cover first. So
Sure. Yep, and the throw just a bit inside. Couldn't quite get to it. And score another. So runners on the corners right now.
watch that runner to go at first, and there's only one out. There she goes.
Good work.
No throw.
Good work, 7.
It's kind of automatic, right?
Yeah, we saw the other day in that situation, Hudson threw down, but there were two outs. So you throw here, you've got
Sure.
speed at first or third base. You're going to probably score a run. And again, they have to execute on that throw down. If the throw's off, or whoever's covering the base, which is likely the shortstop, has to make a play and then come back to the plate with it. That one gets away. Runner's going to try to score. Oh, gets underneath it. I thought the catcher did a good job getting there. And it looked like she may even have an opportunity for a play, but that throw was off a little bit.
Come on, Brooksy.
So another run in for Chippewa. 2-0. Sanborn, the runner at third.
Here we go, Ella.
All right, come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud.
Good pitch that time.
Nice.
That's a good answer.
It's a little more complicated than I was thinking. It'd be switching these cameras, like getting a good shot. Like
Yeah.
when that was all happening, I'm like,
Yeah.
stay here, go there. Nope, go back to home plate.
Brooksy, come on, bud.
I'm glad it's you, not
I
me.
don't know if I did a good job or not, but it was fun. It's fun.
2-1.
Nice pitch.
There she goes.
Nice pitch. 2-2. Still one out. Got a heck of an inning here for Chip.
Well, and right now, if you're Ella Brooks, you want to get out of this thing, right? No more runs, so go after this batter here. Steinmetz struck out her first at bat. Count goes full.
Come on, Brooksy. Come with it, bud. Your stuff's good. Let it go, bud.
Let's go, Ella.
Come on, Brooksy. Do your thing, kid.
This is on that one.
Good night, bud.
Brings up the cleanup batter, Lauren Shepard.
What we're doing here, Blue.
Again, we'll see what they want to do with that runner at first. Still only one out. Nobody at second. So they may try to advance right here, stay aggressive.
Come on, bud.
Hudson may want to run a play on a cutoff or something there. Ball down. Nope, no throw. Sometimes you'll see a throw down that's a cutoff of the shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
At this age
See if they
group,
can catch him here.
yeah, at this level, teams aren't going to necessarily bite on that, but
Come on, buddy.
fly ball out to right field. Looks playable. Runner's going to
catch.
tag at third. No throw. She's going to score.
Nice job.
Another run in here for Chippewa on the sac fly from Shepard. Brings up Michael Burrow.
Go get her 1-4. Come on,
2
bud.
outs.
Still top of
4
2.
runs in here for Chippewa. I have 4, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Good pitch that
Nice.
time. 4.
All right, Brooksy. Come on, bud.
0-1.
Come on, Brooksy. Come on, buddy.
Jammed her up. That's going to be playable. Called by the second baseman, Ledbury.
There you go.
Makes the catch to retire the side, but for Chi High, 4 runs on just a couple of hits. They were able to get some runners on with walks. Also, all right, bottom of the second here. Maddie Schwab, the shortstop, leads off. Chippewa able to get 4 runs on just like we mentioned, just a couple hits. So Raiders here need to answer. Ooh, that one's a little
my.
high. 1-0.
Oh, that one got away from her there.
That one's low. 2-0.
And the Jonesy.
I don't know. I'm keeping the count for you,
got
here.
it? Okay,
I got
yeah,
it.
we're
2-0,
good, we're good.
2-0. Ooh, change up.
Oh,
Nice pitch.
She was thinking about that one. She was thinking about that one.
A little bit off that one, too. That actually looked like a drop ball from my angle. Count goes 2-2. That one's high.
Good eye,
Full
good
count.
eye. All right, get your pitch here. I like that nickname, Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. It's a great nickname. Pitch is high. Schwab draws the leadoff walk.
Start the party, Blues. Start the party.
Getting her going, the old Mad Dog. Hustles down to first base. Good eye on that final pitch. It was a bit high.
Brings up number 9, Elena Jewell.
Bud.
Good pitch that time. Strike one.
Hey, Niner. Come on, bud. Come on, Niner. Go to it, buddy.
Ooh,
That one's off the handle. Popped out to the shortstop for out number 1.
All right, what do you say, lads? What do you say, buddy?
Brings up the second baseman, number 3, Lauren Ledbury.
Come on, buddy. Come on, lads. Come on, buddy. Good eyeball. Nice peepers, 3.
good look there.
Come on,
Good
bud.
ball.
Getting a little breeze coming in here to the backside, Ken.
I'd
One
pull
and
your
oh.
collar
Squares the
up, but
bunt.
Get it.
Runner,
There you
ball
go.
gets away. Runner's going to advance. Good heads up play that time by the Mad Dog.
Okay. Push her
Takes
over
away
to
the bunt situation, I think, here. 2-0.
Come on, lads. Come on, 3-0.
2-0, thank you.
Good pitch. Strike one.
Hunt yours, 3. Hunt yours. Hit it hard.
Two and one here, 1
Come on,
out.
buddy. Atta girl.
Got away from her.
Nice eyeballs, buddy.
3-1.
Make her work a little bit here.
Yeah.
She's not necessarily been in a groove. That was her first walk on Schwab there. That one's high.
That one got
Number
away
2
for
walk.
sure. All right.
Get her done 1-4.
Bump another one out.
Base runners matter. Doesn't matter how you get on.
Yep.
Brings up the pitcher, Ella Brooks, in the 9 spot. Had a nice hit the other night.
Eyes on it, bud.
Went
Eyes
opposite
on it.
field and was able to score on an in-the-park home run.
That was pretty.
It looked a little tight to me, but we'll call it a strike.
I was thinking, that was right over the laces, the shoelaces.
Come on, 1-4. Come on, bud. Come on, bud.
Squares to bunt. Bunts fouls it off. That one, I think, was a ball that was coming in tight. Nonetheless, she offered, so that is a strike. 0-2.
1-4. Go tough, kid. Come on, buddy. Come on, Al. Get yours, kid.
All right.
Eyes on it, bud, the whole way. Come on, bud.
Just misses outside with that pitch.
1-2.
Come on, 1-4. Come on, bud.
Smelling hot dogs.
That one's low. 2-2. We don't need to get into a hot dog
We are
conversation.
not going to get
again.
into the hot dog conversation. Do you know if they have the cheddar and jalapeno dogs again? You do. Yes. Jonesy hooks me. We got them all year, buddy.
That one's high.
Just a bit high.
So Brooks goes from 0-2 now to full count.
Come on, Brooksy.
Say that again.
4th inning stretch if a girl will get us some hot.
All right, perfect. I like that. I like the sounds of that.
Come on, buddy.
Ken's always up for a free meal, Jones, if you haven't figured that out. Fouls that one back.
Bravo. There's no secret to that.
No.
Look at my waistline. Oh, Ken will eat a free meal? Yeah, he's had a couple. Fat guy in a little coat. Oh, gosh. Full count.
Good job. Staying alive here.
Maybe not a full count. Am I off?
That
one?
is a full count.
Okay, that's what I
it
thought.
is.
Just checking Jonesy over there.
What's up, buddy? You're seeing it. Keep battling.
Having a good at bat. She was 0-2.
She is, yeah, she is.
Came back, took three balls. Now fouled a couple off.
Feeling a howitzer here.
Nice
there it
pitch.
is. There it is. Get going.
Took a little off that.
Ah,
Didn't quite get enough of it. Long fly to left field for out number 2. But a good at bat nonetheless. Staying alive on that.
yeah.
Change up sometimes it's an aggressive pitch to throw as a pitcher when you're down or when it's full count like that. Brings us back to the top of the order. Carly Meyer up to the plate. Meyer walked her first at bat and scored. That one's high and outside.
It's funny. How many have we seen out to that same spot today? It's
Yeah.
like the third one, right?
Yeah, real close to there. Change up nasty.
Oh, that
right
was
across
a
the plate.
pretty pitch. Just dipping in at the last minute.
1-1.
Oh, one. Come on, buddy.
There
Nice.
you go. Let's go.
Stroke.
Get on, ball.
There you go.
right, let's
That's going to
go,
score
Hudson.
one for sure.
Got one. Another
Ledbury
one coming
comes
for
around,
third.
waving her home to score, and she's in there.
Let's go. Let's go, Hudson. Big, big double hit. Boop, boop. So a stand-up double for her. 2 RBIs on that one. That'll bump it up to 4-4 if my math is right.
You're correct. Yep, she roped that ball. Left fielder tried to make a play off her glove. Ledbury able to get home as well, so big hit that time, 2-out hit by Meyer. Brings up Bryn Hayes. Little bit of juice going in that dugout now.
Yeah.
Fouls that one back.
Oh, ball.
Just something awesome. Oh, Savvy, come on, buddy.
Let's go, Breen.
Trust your hands. Trust your hands.
1-1 here. 2
What
outs.
do you say, kid? Come on, bud.
Runner sitting at second there.
Popped up. Center fielder calls for it.
Too high.
Too high, too high, too high. Still makes the play, no, regardless. For Hudson, 2 runs on 1 big hit, the double by Carly Meyer. After 2, it is Hudson 4, Chippewa 4. Allie Geist, the batter for Chippewa, leading off the 3rd inning. We're in a 4-4 tie right now. Good game so far. Just misses that time. Brooks on the outside. 1-0.
Great game. Great answer by the Raiders that last bottom
Yeah.
of the second there.
Home, Brooksy.
Ball one.
Atta girl.
Boy, that was a good pitch, too. It must have been a little low, I guess. 2-0.
Steam on that one. Woo!
Come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud.
You know, we were talking a little bit about the weather.
Yeah.
I can promise you, if we were in the hollow, I don't think we'd be playing tonight. Just based
So
on
wet.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
that's the nice thing about this turf is it really dries out quickly. I'm sure it's wet on the field a little bit, but
Yep.
nothing compared to what you'd have with the grass and
Oh,
the
my
dirt and
gosh,
everything
right?
else.
Yeah, we got darn near, was it yesterday, an inch of rain,
Yeah,
I think?
it
Like
rained a lot.
0.89. I mean, all day long, I'm like, it's so raining. My dog's looking at me like, Dad, you remember those walks that you usually take me on? I'm like, listen, Lola,
My dogs too. I've got a Lola as well at home.
Yeah.
Yep, my older lab is a yellow lab is a Lola.
No way.
I have a Lola and a Jagger. We got a rock theme going at our house.
Love it. La, 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 la.
It's one of my favorite songs. Love that song.
Good one.
3-1.
Come on, Brooksy.
Inside.
Walker, Texas Ranger on that one, so she'll take first base. Something about those labs. They're kind of sweet dogs.
Yeah, they're great.
They're just good for the field, good for the family. Like,
Yep, good dogs. Yeah. McKenna Bauer, the batter. See if Brooksy can attack here and get this batter. Don't give her a base. Let's make her earn it. Outside on that first pitch, ball 1.
Now I got that song in my head.
Yeah,
That's how it goes,
too.
isn't it?
Yeah.
You're like, shake it, shake it. I can't shake it. Can't stop thinking about it.
Inside, 2-0.
Keep attacking, Brooksy. Keep attacking.
Let's go, 1-4.
Oh, 1-4.
There you
that
go.
time.
Atta girl.
2-1.
Interest level about the eclipse that happens today, 1 to 10 for you. Interest level.
You know, I think it's really cool. When we were out east this past weekend, I ran into people that were going to see it up in Vermont and Maine.
yeah.
And
Oh,
I wouldn't go that far. 3-1. But at the same time, you know, if it was close, if it would have been sunny today, I would have been outside looking.
That would have peaked, yeah.
But you know, it was funny. I was talking to my daughter about that, and I can remember being back in grade school when one of those went through before. And remember, they tell you can't look at it.
Oh, yeah.
You will melt.
Oh, yeah.
Fall off.
Yeah, your
So you had
eyes-
you had to make some sort of a paper thing, I remember, and it had a pinhole through it, like a dot.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, remember that?
Same thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She looked at me like I was making it up, but it's true.
Yeah,
Back
back-
in the olden days, that's how they.
Back in the 70s/80s,
Yep.
that's how we rolled.
Stay sharp.
We didn't have these fancy goggles to wear.
Come on, Brooksy.
Apparently, I know that you. Full count. That one's low. You are aren't you a kind of a racing fan, or well, you follow it? So the Indy 500, right?
Sure.
So at Indy Speedway, that was one of the
Precision points where you could see the full eclipse.
Yeah, but what did they call it? The center of totality. It was one of the centers.
center of totality.
So they had a guy on the radio when I was coming here, and he was down there and line
good
drive
hit.
out to left field. It gets away from Jones. One run's going to score. Run to third.
Ooh,
Nobody
boy.
there to cover it. She's going to try to score, and she's going to get in there. Just a heads-up play by her. That runner at third base kind of wasn't sure what to think. She looked, and she stopped, and then all of a sudden realized, look, there's nobody that's going to be able to cover home and
Yeah.
stop me from scoring. So
It's a good heads-up play. Yeah. Yeah, she probably got, 3 or 4 yards down the baseline and was like, oh, I guess I'll just run home.
right.
So 2 in for the Chi High crew. That'll be 6 total. Have a quick huddle at the mound here by our new coach and his squad.
Looks like there's going to be a pitching change here as well. So Lauren Ledbury coming in to pitch. Let's see if we have a substitution for second base where she was at before. Looks like Brooks is going to stay in, go to that position. Yeah, so anyway, the Speedway packed, I guess. You know, not
right.
full house like they'd have on Indy Race Day,
Sure, sure.
but tens of thousands of people and there for
Unreal.
the
Unreal.
the totality view.
Yes. Have you ever been to that racetrack when they've raced?
No. We had friends when I was a kid. We had friends that lived in Indianapolis, and we went there. I remember and got a tour and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, it's huge.
I lucked out years ago. I worked for Rock Bottom Brewery, and
really?
our boss had a connection with some peeps in Indy.
Okay.
So we drove over there and we pulled into like some abandoned parking lot, and I'm like, is this it for me? Am I getting like killed? Like, is this you know off me?
Yep.
A limo pulls into the parking lot, picks us up. I'm like, wow, we're kind of rolling.
Yeah.
He didn't share any of this pre-trip. So he goes, you're going to like this part. So we pull in behind a couple cops, and we go reverse traffic all the way to
Really?
the Indy. Yeah,
Wow.
the whole way. It was like VIP. It was the coolest.
It
Like
sounds like it.
it was real. It was one of those once in a lifetime deals.
Romanowski, the batter, singled and knocked in a run in that last inning for Chi High.
I got one more thing about that story. The race was great, but I'm a big air guy. They
Yeah.
had the stealth bomber did a
Oh,
flyby,
wow.
and it's this
Cool.
huge wing, and it turned at the end of the field. Oh, forget about it. It was
Pretty cool.
talk about the total totality. It was total totality. Nice strike. 0-2 here.
So what'd you do for Rock Bottom Brewery? I used to love that place.
Yeah, I was so in college. I was a server there, working my way through school at the U of M.
Nice pitch. Off the plate, Ledbury's going to look at the runner. She's going to advance. Throw down to third. Knocked down by Weiler.
Got it out there. Did advance the runner.
So 1 out for Chippewa.
So yeah, I worked my way through college, and then when I got out of college, I was clueless, of course. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And they're like, ooh, you want to be a bar manager down in Chicago? Yeah. You kidding me? Who wouldn't?
Right.
So a buddy of mine
Good pitch. Change up on that outside corner.
from the U of M, him and I moved down. He was a medical device. I was a bar manager, and we lived downtown. It was
Wow.
a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I'll
too,
say.
Too much fun. I'll tell you some stories off the air sometime.
Okay.
That's how much
now
fun.
my head's starting to turn. So
That's-
spin like, how did Ken end up in Hudson?
That's how much fun
Sounds
we
like a
had.
pretty good gig.
Yeah, I had to. I knew I was getting. It was getting good, too good. I had to come back to family and friends.
Yeah.
Ball
I
2-1. Great town, though.
bartended
Great
as
town.
well when I was
Yeah.
young, and it was a good way to make money and
Yeah.
see people, and but probably not a lifestyle.
That's exactly where I came to that realization.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't going to happen for a long time.
Good pitch that time. 2-2.
Yeah, but a great way to make some cash.
Yeah, and meet new people and
Yeah.
go
Oh,
to
gosh.
Indy.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
All right, let's see if
2-2, one out.
Ledbury here can get another out, keep that runner at third. Ooh, boy,
Ooh,
just
I
missed.
thought she was going to bite on that one. Also thought it was real close. Full.
Good spot, kid. All right, lads. Come on, buddy. Go get her. Go get her, buddy.
Jabberjaw down here.
Good pitch. That's the first pitch she swung at.
Nice pitch.
All day?
At 3 at bats. Yep. She walked twice and
Interesting.
went full count here, just fouled that one back.
That's interesting. She's been on base twice, though.
Yeah.
Full count.
Come on, 3. Come on, buddy.
Good pitch. Good pitch.
Heidi ho, neighbor. That's a strikeout. Let's go.
Nice job. 3.
Olivia Sanborn, the batter.
All right, come on, 3. Come on, buddy. Come on, lads.
Squares the bunt. That's a strike.
Nice pitch. When you were tending, were you in Spooner? Where were you at?
Did a little up there.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Nice. Any place that's still open, or they
It's
had to shut
changed-
down
cha-
after
no,
you
no,
left?
no. They it's still open,
Oh,
but they
Aaron's
changed
gone?
names, and was the place up that I bartended there was called Lumpy's.
That's a good name. I like that.
Yep.
That's
and
the place
and
I'd
the
buy a shirt from.
proprietor's name was Lumpy. Dave, but everybody called him Lumpy.
I like it.
0-2, way ahead here.
Yep.
Ledbury doing a nice job in relief.
Something awesome here. Go get her on. Go get her.
That's another good pitch. Hit to the shortstop. Schwab sets and throws and gets out of the inning. So a nice job by Ledbury coming in there with runners in scoring position. But Chippewa picks up 2 on a big hit. 2 runs on 1 hit. They leave 1 after 2.5. It is Chippewa 6, Hudson 4. Brings up Evie Wolfgram.
Come on, buddy.
Wolf Graham playing first base tonight. That one's off the plate for ball 1. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up for Hudson.
Yeah, Abby, here we go. 1, 2.
That one's inside. The pitcher, McQuillam, has definitely tried to paint that inside corner, jam these hitters. That one's tight again. 3-0.
Yeah, 1, 2.
All right.
Come on, bud.
That one's across the plate for a strike. 3-1.
Come on, Twiver. Come on, bud. Come on, buddy.
Kind of got her on a high pitch there. That one's going to be off the glove, though. Looked like a routine play. Just had a little spin on it off the end of the glove.
Interesting. Okay, we'll take that.
Looks like they're going to send in a runner here for
Come on, Al. Speed
Wolf
fast,
Graham.
kid.
Get you the Hudson runner there. Elsa Bruner in to pinch run for Wolf Graham. All right, brings up Paige Adrian. Had a big sack fly back in that first inning. RBI. See if she can connect with one here. Oh, boy, turned on that.
Man, that was going
there's
to
some
go
power there.
deep. She just got around on that one a bit much.
Well, and that was a little off-speed pitch, too, so
Come on, Nate. Come on, bud.
as a pitcher, you're thinking,
Stay back, Nate. Stay back.
all right, well, she went after it, and she can hit it. Ooh, big cut that time. Chased a high one. 0-2.
All right, Nate. Come on, bud. Having fun,
Gonna
here,
pop
kid.
that one into the stratosphere. Great swing.
All right, Nate. Come on, bud.
Get one here.
Good hit right up the middle.
Middle.
Just a little choke and poke, no big deal. Atta girl 8. Nice rip.
Some of Jonesy's sayings are the best. Choke and poke.
Choke and poke.
Choke
yeah.
and poke. Like that.
All right, come on, Fiver. Come on, buddy.
Anya Weiler, the batter.
All right.
Get loose here, kid. Get loose.
Nobody out.
No.
So let's see if we can keep this going.
2 runners on.
Nice hit that time. Center fielder tracks it, though, for out number 1. Didn't even look like she took a full swing, but jumped on that first pitch. Tracked down by center field. Brings up
All right, here we go, Mad Dog.
Maddie Schwab, the Mad Dog.
Come on, buddy.
Scored in the second inning.
Nice rip. Five.
Walked
Nice
at her
rip.
first at bat.
All right, come on, Mad Dog. Go get it here, buddy. Nice rip, Five.
There you go.
Oh, boy.
Dang it.
Just could not. Nope, that's going to get away.
No good.
Get in there.
Good backup by that right fielder, though. Runner's going to advance down to third base. Adrian goes to third. Yeah, you couldn't have placed that ball in a better spot for the third baseman. She was right on
She
the
was
base
just
when
right
she
there.
played
Yeah. I was thinking it was going to sneak right through. Then I look up. Boop, there she is.
All right, Lena. Come on, Niner.
play.
What do you say, bud?
Let's go, Elena.
Come on, Niner. Come on, buddy.
Get 9.
So we got 2 outs. Got them on the corners right now. Never too late to get her going.
Elena Jewell, the batter. Fouls that one off.
Here we go, Elena.
Come on, Niner. Come on, bud.
There you go. Get out of here.
Golf swings that one. Oh, nice play. She got a good piece of it. It was a low
Yeah.
pitch and just kind of took a slap at it. Nice play by the left fielder.
Great catch out there.
For Hudson, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. After 3 innings, it is Chippewa 6, Hudson 4. All right, we're back here. Paige Steinmetz the leadoff for Chippewa.
Let it go. Good start.
Strike one. Her teammates, let's go, Paige. Hit
Let's
the ball."
go. That one's high. 1-1. Yeah, you know, out east this weekend, no sun. Everything was cloudy. They had
Really?
just had a nor'easter.
Oh.
And now we're back here. I need a little sun, Ken. Perk me up a little bit.
D3.
Yep. That one's outside.
Well, I think it's coming.
It's
And I think
coming this weekend,
Week. I
is it?
think
Yep.
it's starting maybe tomorrow. We're going to start to see some more sun, and it's going to get better and better and better. And-
You'll like me. I'm kind of like one of those Snickers guys. I get a little sun, and all of a sudden I'm a whole different person.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm a vampire.
I didn't want to say anything, but I know that.
Ball 4. I thought I picked up a strike there on that count, but
I was thinking so, too, but I think we both were off on that one.
nonetheless. Okay.
I do like those Snickers commercials where they've got, like,
I do too.
one of those old school singers. And they're like,
Yeah.
sure, sure.
Lauren Shepard up to the plate.
Nice. That's a strike.
The best one is one of the, excuse me, one of the first ones they came out with was that guy that worked for the football field, on the football field for the Chiefs, and he
Chefs.
misspelled it, the Chefs. And he just ate his Snickers. Oh,
Oh,
rope
boy.
out there to right center.
Nice
That's going to at least get a double. They're going to try to score that runner, and she's going to come in. Big hit that time from Chippewa.
Wow.
That is a tough spot for those outfielders.
And we'll watch that one
You know,
again. Like you said, just a rope.
Yep, hit a rope there. One hop the fence. Not much air under it either. Burrow, the batter. Chip gets 1.
All right, let's go get her, buddy. Come on, 3.
Good
There you
pitch
go.
that time.
Nice job.
1-2. Remember when I lived out east in Norfolk, Virginia, and those nor'easters who come through and
That one's off the handle, but tough spot again. Carly Meyer
Catch.
over there to make the play.
Atta girl. Way to move, 1.
Allie Geist up to the plate. Geist walked and scored her last at bat.
On 3. Come on, buddy.
okay. Ball 1.
Go, lads.
Just missed on that one. Low one
Ledbury
away.
doing a good job. She has 1 walk. That came this inning. Two Ooh, right through the 3-4 hole there. They're going to get that in right away. Try to keep that runner from
Wow.
advancing from third. So the Chippewa Bats waking up here in the 4th inning.
Big time.
Number 10, McKenna Bauer up to the plate.
Again, just 1 out.
See if Hudson gives that that base there. I think the coach is going to keep calling for it if they're not going to throw down. Oh, they're going to swing away. Same spot. Plates a runner here from third. That happened so quick. I was watching that runner over at first base, and that ball just went that same direction. So 2 in here.
That's two, like you said, just right darn in the same spot.
Yeah, exactly the same spot there. Emma McQuillan up to the plate.
All right, lads, come on, buddy.
All right, let's put a cork on this deal.
Good pitch that
There
time.
we go.
Nice job.
I know we've talked about this before, Chippewa kind of being the top team in the conference for many years.
Yeah.
This goes back to 2016. And I know this just because at the time my daughter was playing softball, playing for Hudson. And at that time they had an 82-game winning streak in the conference, Chippewa. And Hudson beat them. So that's how I know that.
82 game. How many
82.
seasons?
Oh,
is
I
that?
don't remember. I mean, but if you think about it, you probably play. At that time, I'm thinking there were probably 6 or 7 teams in the conference. So
Sure.
12 a season. So,
Wow.
you know, a lot.
Talking like
nonetheless,
6
right?
seasons
So
roughly?
Probably more than that.
Maybe
I think it was
7?
maybe
Yeah.
7 plus.
That's
Oh, nice hit that time. They're starting to hit her, that's for sure, this
they
inning.
are.
And same coach, so same coaching staff, and
Sure.
they've been around a long time, obviously. Brings up Georgia Romanowski.
Romanowski finds herself with a bases loaded situation, 1 out.
Takes a swing there for strike 1.
You got a leg.
Oh, lads, come on, buddy.
Stick with it here.
That one's outside. Infield in, they're going to look to try to go to the plate if they get an opportunity, something on the ground.
What position did your daughter play when she played softball?
She was a shortstop and catcher.
Okay.
A little bit of mixed bag.
Ooh.
Nice pitch.
Played a little bit of more. She played second base and third in college too, so just moved her around a little bit.
Sure.
Utility, I think, is what they call it.
Utility player. Everybody needs a good utility player.
1 and 2.
Good miss.
Yeah, lads, here we go. 3.
2 and 2 here, 1 out.
Come on, 3. Come on, lads. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot with 1 out here, haven't they? It's just a lot of hits and ball on the ground. You're going to have to go to first. Not enough time to get that runner with a jump from third. So 3 in here for Chippewa here.
Or another.
Runners advance. Second and third, 2 outs. Brings up the leadoff batter again, Jenna Johnson.
All right, come on, 3. Come on, bud.
McKenna Johnson, sorry. That one's fouled off.
Atta girl.
Can you just walk over from your place?
No, that's uphill, Ken.
Oh,
Get it.
thank you.
No, I'm probably
Goodness.
I'm kind of towards the bottom of the hill. You know what they say, what goes downhill, right?
Yep.
So what flows downhill? No, that Fillmore Street, I'll tell you what, you ever watch any of the training videos from like Walter Payton back in the day when he'd climb that big hill
For
and run
sure,
it?
yeah.
That's what about as steep as Fillmore over here.
Yeah, that hill is nothing to mess around with.
Start on ground ball over to second base, going to be scooped up. Throw over from Brooks is
Righty.
picked up. But for Chippewa, 3 more runs on 4 hits. The bats got hot that inning. After 3.5, it is Chippewa 9, Hudson 4. All right, see if Hudson can get the bats going here.
They need
Down
it.
5 runs, bottom of the 4th. Lauren Ledberry, the pitcher, up to the plate. We do have a new pitcher for Chippewa. That is Delaney Burrow, another freshman. Watching her warm
Wow.
up, looks like she throws a little gas. So let's see what we can do there. That one's a jam job. Foul. So a couple freshman pitchers here for Chippewa. I mentioned that before. Not afraid to throw those girls out there.
Yeah, and they're good.
So far, yeah, they both look good.
Real good.
That one's in the dirt.
2 and
Hudson,
1.
4 runs on 3 hits, a couple errors have contributed to runs for Chippewa. For Chi High, 9 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Plenty of time here. Hudson bottom of 4. Foul back. Had a little rain, little mist when we got to the field, but so far, I think you've stayed pretty dry, haven't you?
I was in code red when you showed up. I'm like, because all this stuff,
It costs a lot of money,
It costs a
and-
bunch, and it melts. It basically,
Off the plate. That's a fair ball. Going to throw down to 1. It just kind of hung in the air and back spun out into the batter's box, and that's a live ball.
yeah, I had another laptop that I was doing a stream on, and it just rained for a hot second. It was good rain.
Yeah.
Done. Nobody's
Really?
there to give you the $1,500 to replace that.
No.
sucker. It's like, that's it. That's all it took.
Wow.
That's why I was like,
Yeah, you got to take care of that stuff.
good news is we've got a bunch of moms and dads that came over with umbrellas and other things to help out right away. Even a small one to cover
Yeah.
our little behind the
Yeah.
plate cam. Anyway, appreciate the fans helping out. That was a
Yeah.
huge save for them. And being an old Boy Scout, I should have planned better for that one. I
Well-
had this darn plastic. What's that gonna do? That wasn't gonna work.
You're a cup half full kind of guy. You weren't expecting rain, so that's all right.
You are 100% right. I had listened to the forecast a couple times and she was looking good.
1-1, I believe, is the count. That one's high. This Burrow for Chippewa, I think, throws a little more heat. She throws a little. Looks like she's got a little bit more speed. But again, both Chippewa pitchers freshmen, so
Ooh,
that one's jammed.
good cut.
Foul back. 2-2.
I think it might be full.
Full count.
I
Okay.
think it's.
We'll see what we get for digits here. Check
you-
the digits.
Did he throw anything up? Throw
Not
any
yet.
gang
He's,
signs
he's
up?
gonna though. Oh,
Oh, he's
teased
leaving us
us.
hanging.
okay. Well, we know the 2 strikes was right.
We knew that was right. Yep. So 2 down. Bottom of 4 here. Hudson would love to get a little rally going.
Here we go, Carly.
All right, Carly Meyer up to the plate.
Come on, Carly.
Big double for her.
Starts with you.
Couple RBIs last at bat. Yeah, this girl's greasing it a little bit more.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to throw a quick plug out for the Rhinos Foundation. On the 27th of April at the Village Inn in North Hudson, we are having a fundraiser that will involve a bunch of fun. A band will be there.
Who's the band?
It's hard rock or rock hard, one of the two.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. It's one of the two. And they're real good. Some guys in town that play kind of some 80s stuff,
Yeah.
70s, 80s. It's a fun time. And again, it's all for charity for the Rhinos Foundation.
Nice hit.
Woo! Let's go! Get out of here!
It's like the center left fielder's going to get there, though. Look at
That's
Meyer
spot.
just whipping around the bases, though. Ran that play out. Big inning there for Burrow, the new pitcher. For Hudson, no runs, no hits, nobody left. After 4, it is Chippewa 9, Hudson 4. All right, we're back. Ken's going to finish off his jalapeno dog, and I'm going to pick up the action here. So we are top of 5, Hudson down 9-4. Brings up the number 2 batter, Olivia Sanborn. Sanborn walked in the first, reached on an error in the second, and scored. Grounded out to shortstop. Last at bat, squares to bunt. Offered. That is a strike. 0-2.
All right, come on, lads, buddy. Something nasty here, buddy. Something
Looks like
nasty.
the JV game is wrapped up to the north of us here. Ooh, right back at the grill here.
Oh, my God. That scared me. Oh, lads, come on, buddy.
Still 0-2. Change up. Hustles down to first. She's going to, oh, got her. That was a bang, bang play. Good job by Hudson getting that covered. Brings up number 7, Paige Steinmetz.
Good miss.
Ken's back. Everybody.
Get ready. Because I've had a jalapeno cheddar dog. So good.
Outside.
I'm going to shout out the RJs. Those jalapeno cheddar dogs are real nice like Clark. Got just enough snap in them. Jonesy
Yeah.
loaded them up with all the fixins. Thanks, Jonesy.
A little high that time.
I got 3-0 here.
Anya Weiler out warming up in left field, so see if they might make a change. Ledbury again doing a pretty good job. The bats just got going.
Mm-hmm.
Steinmetz walks, 1 out.
Yeah, that last inning, boy, they were just getting her going.
And Lauren Shepard, she had a double last inning and knocked in a couple runs. Big hit. That was the one that went to right center field.
Come on, lads. Come on, buddy.
Change up. That one's low.
Come on, lads. Hello, come on, buddy.
That one's high. Yeah, you're sitting down 5 runs, and certainly if you're Hudson, want to kind of leave it at that and be able to chip away here, right?
Right.
Get the bats going.
Mm-hmm. A good pitch. 2-1.
Atta girl, lads.
So these two teams, the way the conference works is they have a game later this week in Chippewa.
Oh, I like that they do a little back-to-back like that.
My guess is it's probably Thursday. Didn't look at the schedule, but that's kind of how it works. Yep, thumbs up from Jonesy.
So over in Chip on Thursday on the road.
Chip, yep. Again, just the third game for both these teams. Season just started. Nice play. They're going to try to get the force at second.
There you go.
Able to get it. Lauren Ledbury makes that play.
Stay calm, lads. Nice
1 out.
job.
2 outs,
I
sorry.
think we got 2, yeah.
2 outs.
Good.
Burrow, the batter.
Boys in action tomorrow against Menominee. We'll be covering that soiree.
Good shot, lads.
Yeah, I haven't checked their schedule. If that is game number 1 for them, it might be.
Yeah, I think it might be 2.
They may have played a scrimmage or something, but I think on the game schedule, I just know, like I said, I work with the New Richmond coach. New Richmond took a trip down to Florida to play some games,
Wow.
which was pretty cool.
That's
Outside.
like what the collegiate guys are doing. Jack's got some
Yeah.
buddies on the UWEC team. They go down to Florida for a little
And
training
all
camp.
the softball, and I mean, it doesn't matter.
Really?
D1, D2, D3.
Really?
Yeah, when my daughter played, we were down in the Orlando area, kind of Clearwater for softball. And you'd see baseball, softball, and
Yeah.
everything down there for about 6 weeks
Oh, my.
in the winter.
Good excuse to get down there for a little bit, see the son or daughter.
What's really cool about it is you get to see a lot of teams you don't normally see.
Sure.
I think for high school, he had told me they played a couple teams from Minnesota, so teams from up here trying to get down there. But yeah, it's not that common to have high school teams do it. I think they had to do a fundraiser and
Right?
get the parents on board. I got to tell you though, full count. That one's outside. Runner goes. So I'm like, so how's this work? Are you they're like parents going down to chaperone? He's like, no. I'm like, so you and your coaches are taking whatever 16, 18 boys down there. And apparently some parents went, but the parents are like, they're not our problem. They're not my problem.
We're not
They're your
bothering with
problem.
them. Yeah, coaching staff's got them. We're down here to have some fun.
It sounded like it went just fine, but I was thinking, you're nuts.
Yeah, that seems. My niece and her swim team did something similar where it was like, I asked my sister, "You guys going down?" No, the coaches and stuff, they got them. Really? Last I checked, there's 3 coaches. How many kids are going down?
That one's low.
Well, and in high school, it's nothing but like shenanigans, right?
yeah.
Like, how are we gonna get some shenanigans here? I don't know. Let's figure something out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
3. Come on, bud.
Allie Geist, the batter. Line drive. That one's going to get out
Boy.
to the grass and
Finding
get
the
to the
gap.
fence. 1 run in for Chippewa. They're going to hold the runner at third base. Geist with a 2-out double knocks in a run. So another run here for Chippewa. Again, just
Bats just
2 outs.
Keep
It's
hitting.
2 outs here for Hudson. See if they can get out of it. McKenna Bauer, the batter. Good pitch.
And strike.
All right, come on, 3. Come on, bud. Coming on, lads.
Another good pitch.
Nice one.
Caught that corner.
2 strikes there.
Stay sharp in the field. Stay sharp here.
Key here, just maybe don't give her anything to hit right now. Mix it up a little bit. That's a good spot.
Oh, let's go.
Girl.
Wow.
For Chippewa, 1 run, just 1 hit. They leave 2. After 4.5, it is Chippewa 10, Hudson 4. I'll probably eat that, Jonesy, so
No.
he's going to watch you.
No.
Yeah, right? Come on, Savvy. Come on, bud.
Bryn Hayes, the batter.
Go, Bryn.
That one's fouled off.
Good cut. Come on, Sav. Come on, bud.
1-1.
Don't beat down. Come on, bud.
Popped up. Shallow right field. See if they can make a play. Able to get there. I was obstructed from view, so I couldn't see who made that play, but it looked like the center fielder might have tracked that down.
Let's get us going here, buddy.
All right, brings up Evie Wolfgram. Hudson again, just 3 hits. Kind of came out those first 2 innings, swinging the bat. Goose eggs for the last 2 innings. So let's see if we can put some runs on the board.
Nice eyes.
That one's high. Kind of spotlighting some freshmen again this game. Hudson, both freshmen with RBIs. That would be Meyer and Adrian. Nice hit that time. That's going to get to the fence. Stretches for 2. Tight play. She's going to get there, though. 1-out double from Evie Wolfgram. Nice hit from her. Speaking of freshmen, that brings up the number 4 batter for Hudson. Number 8, Paige Adrian. See if Paige can connect with one here again. singled her last at bat. Big cut, fall back. So both teams I mentioned, also Chippewa, both pitchers for them are freshmen. Both have been impressive. Nice hit, same spot, but a little more air on it. Oh, it's going to go off the center fielder's glove. Tried to make a play. Wolfgram's going to come in to score. Big hit by Adrian out there. Plates another run for Hudson. Makes the score 10-5. Yeah, I wasn't sure. That one hung up just a little bit.
Yeah.
And center fielder out there, I think that might be Steinmetz. Stretch for it. Off her glove. I think we're going to see some dingers this year from young Paige Adrian. She's got some pop with that bat. Brings up Anya Weiler.
All right, get this right here. So 1 out. 0-1, 1 out.
Come on, buddy.
Go Anya, you got it back.
Come on, kid.
That one's high.
Nice job. Hold on. Come on, bud. Come on, Nickel. Come on, buddy.
It's funny, this goofy camera I have behind home plate is tracking the umpire when he moves.
Really?
Yeah, way too fancy.
Ooh, that was a jam job. Fouled it back.
Foul ball.
1-2. So a couple doubles in a row here for Hudson. Starting to get the timing
All right, Fiver. Come on, buddy.
of the new pitcher.
Come on, Wheeler.
Again, Delaney Burrell pitching for Chippewa. 1-2.
Come on, Fiver.
Swing and a miss.
Next time, bud.
2 outs. Brings up Maddie Mad Dog Schwab.
The Mad Dog. Ow! See what happens? You get a couple hot dogs in me? Energy level. Pop, 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 pop.
Giving her that spot.
Take 10. Come
Yep.
here, take. Hunting yours here, bud. Hunting yours.
Okay.
On 10.
Come on, Mad Dog. Here we go.
One's low.
1-1.
Good eyeballs, kid.
Go Maddie.
On 10er. Come on, bud. Eyes on it, buddy.
A little high.
Girl, nice job.
2-1.
Nice job, 10.
Hit here would be big, Ken.
Yes,
2
it
outs.
would.
Runner's going to be going. Hudson could use it. Ooh, inside, man. Those pitchers from Chippewa really know how to place that. As a hitter, the only way to really connect well with that is to open up your stance a little bit and turn on it. But by the time you have time to react, you almost have to see it coming off the pitcher's hand to be able
Sure.
to make to adjust there.
All right, 10er. Keep working, bud. Keep working.
So
Lot going on.
the only other option really is to follow it off. So
Sure.
full count. Oh, there it is again. Got her. For Hudson, 1 run on 2 hits, a couple doubles. The RBI by Adrian gets us a run. After 5, it is Hudson 5, Chippewa 10.
Welcome back to the Roost. Top of 6.
Emma McQuellum, the batter.
Down by a handful.
Singled her last at bat in that 3-run 4th
Come on, lads. Come on, buddy.
for Chippewa. Hudson gets another run in their bottom half of the 5. Slow, kind of line drive, but in a gap, Hudson can't make the play, so she's on base, nobody out. Brings up the number 9 batter, Georgia Romanowski. Squares the bunt. That one's fouled off.
Oops.
Way to get ahead, 3. Way to get ahead. All right, lads, go get here, bud. Go get.
Line drive, another hit. That one's going to get to the
Wow.
fence. They're going to send the runner from third. She's going to score all the way from first. So
Good
another
hustle.
extra base hit
Wow.
for Chippewa.
Just another rope, just right up the middle.
Yep, they're just
Putting it in all
finding
the-
those gaps.
Yep, yep.
See if Hudson looks like they're going to make a pitching change here. So Anya Weiler looks like she's going to come in and relieve Lauren Ledbury. You want to take a quick break as she warms up?
Yeah, we can do that, my friend.
All right, we're back here at the Roost. Chippewa with a one run in this inning. Runner at second, nobody out. Brings up top of the order. Anya Weiler is your new pitcher for the Raiders. McKenna Johnson, the batter.
Nice shot.
It's that corner, strike one.
Good start, like that.
Go, Anya!
Oh, Fiver, come on, bud.
That one's inside.
Yeah, you're right. Different look on the pitch
Yep,
there
different
for sure.
different delivery, different kind of approach to the plate from Weiler. So
Come on, 5. Come on, bud.
Got it, Anya!
expect the pitchers or the batters here to take a little time to adjust to that.
Come on, 5. Come on, bud.
That one's popped out to center field. Meyer tracks it. A lot of speed out there. Runner's going to tag, though. Speaking of speed, that was
Wow, she fast.
quick. Romanowski.
Way to hot, kid. Way to hot. Let that center fielder.
Joe,
All right, Fiver, let's get
so
this
funny.
one.
So one down.
One down. Olivia Sanborn, the batter.
One down.
Grounded over to the second baseman. It's going to score another run, though, as Romanowski comes across to make the score 12-5. 2 outs. Paige Steinmetz, the batter.
Come on, bud. Come on, Fiver.
Foul tip, strike one.
Out of way, Anya!
All right, Fiver, come on, bud. Come on, Fiver. Come on, buddy.
That one's low. 1-1.
Well,
Keep an eye on those clouds, Ken. She's getting a little dark there to
over the shoulder here.
the southeast.
Yeah, I was watching that.
After I heard what your equipment costs, I want you to,
You don't want to know what this one costs. Yeesh.
off the end of the bat,
Nice job.
There you go.
Weiler able to
Way to spin it.
retire the side, but Chippewa gets a couple runs on a big double by Romanowski. They leave one after 4.5. It is Chippewa 12, Hudson 5.
All right, come on, Lena. Come on, kid.
All right, bottom of 6 here. Hudson needing a bit of a rally.
Jewel, the batter for Hudson. Jam job out to the shortstop. Sets makes the throw to retire Jewel for the first out.
All right, lads, get it
All right, come on, lads. Come on, buddy.
I know we were talking off the air about men's basketball tonight. One of my favorite senior directors that I support from a recruiting perspective
Yep.
used to play for Purdue.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I got to root for you guys.
Yeah.
Come on, bud.
Go, lads!
Lauren Ledbury, the batter. That one's tight.
Inside.
Yeah, Big Ten. I mean, if you're a Badger fan, Gopher fan,
Yeah.
whatever, at this point you should be
Gotta root for them all
root
the
for
way.
Purdue.
Yep.
But UConn's kind of a machine. That coach out there, Dan Hurley. I mean, you remember Bobby Hurley?
Oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
his brother.
No way, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. Come on, 3.
And the dad was a coach for many years too, so they've got that lineage of basketball.
Oh, yeah.
He's done a good job out there.
Buddy, come on, 3.
I did not know that. That's a fun fact. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
2-1 here. 1 out.
That one's popped up. Right fielder calls it. Underneath it, makes the catch. 2 outs here for Hudson, bottom of the 6th. Brings up Ella Brooks.
Brooks.
Come on, Brooksy. What do you say here, kid?
You got it, Ella. Let's go 1-4.
See how all those pitches are coming in on the batters for Hudson? How they're, when I say off the handle, I mean you can't get the bat turned around with a full rotation to get the barrel on it. That's why they're, and this pitcher I think has actually done a better job than the first one.
Yeah,
They've both been trying to do it, but and those extra base hits Hudson had right center field, that's where you're going to hit them on those inside pitches if you do get around on it.
Come on,
0-2.
Come on, bud.
I like this perspective from where we're at before I can kind of see a little bit more about
Come on, bud.
what the pitchers are trying to do. And
Yeah.
Go, Ella.
Jammer again fouled that one off.
Yeah, this is way better than the corner we were at.
Come on, Brooksy. Come on, bud. What do you say here, buddy?
I think the camera over there is not. It's not a bad shot. I
It's
mean,
a great
now that we
shot,
have this
but
behind
we
the plate
can,
deal,
we can see a lot more here, at least
Yeah.
from the perspective of the batter. And yeah, and you know, you talked about how you can hit those. The other way is if you notice a team's pitching you like that, now all of a sudden you change your stance a little bit. Open it up.
okay.
Make sure you can get a good look at it.
Ball
The
2-2.
risk there is you open yourself up to outside pitches where, again, the only thing you're going to maybe be able to do at that point is foul them off. But I would say at least 50% or more of what they've thrown for strikes have been inside corner. There's another one right there. She just missed. Full count.
Go, Ella.
Right across the plate. For Hudson, no runs, no hits, nobody left. We got 1 inning left here, folks. After 6, it is Chippewa 12, Hudson 5. All right, we're back. Top of the 7th.
Come on, Fiber. Come on, bud.
Last inning, got to get her going.
Come on, bud.
Lauren Shepard, the batter.
Ball 1. What time's that game come on tonight? 7:30, 8 o'clock?
It's always later than you think. I mean, I think it's like a 7:30, 7:45 tip, something like that. It was pretty cool, though. You know, we talked about this a little bit the last game, but all the attention that's been brought to the women's game, and then
Yeah,
you
it's
look
awesome.
at what they're getting for viewership. I think they broke a record again yesterday.
I bet.
17 million?
Wow.
What I heard?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, and it was a great game.
Ooh, nice
Ooh,
pitch. That's a
jammed her
good
up
spot. A
there,
little
yep.
bit of off speed. Nice pitch.
Yep. Yeah, that Caitlin Clark, she's something else.
Yep. Well, and I mean, you saw a lot of good players yesterday. Those
Yeah, for
freshmen.
sure.
There's a girl, one of those freshmen that played for South Carolina. She's from Minnesota. She played at
yeah.
St. Michael.
Yeah.
But Caitlin Clark gets a lot of the, I mean, and credit to her. I mean, the way she plays basketball, it's just different. Nobody's
Yeah.
seen somebody shoot women's basketball player shoot from 30 feet with consistency and everything else. I mean, it's something to see. But
Yeah, she took one, pulled up like, I don't know, 10 feet outside the 3. Like nothing. And just, okay. That's how you roll.
Well, the way they started, too, I thought, man, if they
I did
stay
too.
this hot,
I did too.
it's going to be tight. But, you know, rebounding and playing defense counts, too. And that's what South Carolina, I mean, they killed them on the boards.
Ooh,
that one's fair
ball.
right down the line.
What a shot.
Man, she didn't have a whole lot of real estate outside that white line to keep that fair, but that was a beauty.
In the park, kind of double, or how do they? What do you do?
Yeah, it's out of play double.
Out of
so
play double. Thank you.
Dead ball.
Okay. Yes.
Looks like we're gonna have a pinch hitter here. Briella
That's
Bierman
okay.
is the
Okay.
batter.
Got one out.
What else?
Thank you. All right, pinch runner.
Actually,
pinch
I don't have
hitter.
any outs.
I was going to say
No.
I didn't either. All right. Give Jones a elbow.
Strikeout. You're losing that.
No, nope. That was the leadoff. Yep. You can give him an out if you want.
Just push their buttons. It don't matter.
That one's outside. I'd like to have 4 outs if we can have that next inning. Can you do that, Jonesy? Give us an extra one.
See what happens.
Outside. 2-0. Well, I don't know when the JV games start, but man, they've been done a long time. They dismantled the field and
Do they do the same amount of innings?
yeah, oh yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I mean maybe they started a little bit ahead of us, but
Maybe one of the teams got out in front.
5. Come on, bud.
Still on ya. You got it.
Right? If one of the teams gets out by 10, then
Yeah.
can end early, right?
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It looks
Speculating.
like looking at the Hudson. So Chippewa does have a JV and a JV2 team. Ball 4. Hudson has just a JV team, JV2 combined. So Jake Kreeser coaching that team this year. All right, brings up another pinch hitter, Kennedy Swan.
Still on ya.
Stray.
Nice pitch.
Good
Start,
pitch.
kid.
Nice pitch.
0-1. That one's outside. 1-1.
Come on, bud.
Still on ya.
Come on, 5. Come on, buddy. Come on.
There's a good pitch.
Nice.
1-2. Good pitch. That fouled off. Still 1-2. Nobody out here. Top of 7. Not sure. We must have run out of softballs. I'm not.
No, they're going to
Need
the
somebody down there to be retrieving those.
dugout. We need a name for that house. Did we name that house last year?
Yeah, I think we were calling the treehouse something, but
Yeah. I'm going to write that down.
we need a name for that.
I need a name
Inside.
for that place. Well, they just eat foul balls back there like
Ball magnet, I think we were calling
The
it.
magnet.
The magnet.
a magnet. That's right. Good memory.
Here, buddy.
Go on, yeah.
Good memory.
2-2. That one's popped up. I think they'll call an infield fly. 1 out. Another pinch hitter.
1 out.
Roz Twyman, the batter, number 20. Emptying the bench here this inning for Chippewa.
Yep. Some new personnel in here.
That's a good pitch. Ooh,
Wow.
did he call that a ball?
He did. He's been calling those strikes
Yikes.
all night long. Come on, man.
Oh, 5.
There's a strike. Through the right side. Runners are going to advance, but not try to score. All right, looks like we're going to get another pinch hitter.
11 for 15, he says.
All right, so a number 11, Bella Biederman coming up to the plate. Biederman.
Peterman. That's from Animal House.
I guess Peterman, but yeah,
Peterman,
that's
though.
what I was,
Sorry.
that's kind of where I was going with it.
Peterman.
But so Bella Biederman up to the plate.
A lefty.
5er. Come on, bud.
Swing and a miss.
Gotta go on.
Strike one. One out. Bases loaded here for Chippewa.
What you doing? Nice.
Another strike.
5.
0-2.
Get away on ya.
Good pitch.
Yep.
Got her.
Saw that one coming. The heat down Main Street on that one.
2 outs. All right, another pinch hitter. Willa Rizinger.
All right, come on, 5er. Come on, bud. Gotta go.
Strike one.
Okay.
Again, 2 outs.
5er. Come on, bud.
Rizinger the batter, Anya Weiler on the mound. That one's off the end of the bat. Weiler fields it nicely, throws over to first for the out. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left.
Cut loose here.
After 6.5, bottom of the 7th coming up. Hudson trails 12-5. All right, we're back. Hudson, one last crack at it here, bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for Chippewa is Delaney Berg, number 12. That's the 3rd pitcher we've seen from the Cards tonight. All 3 have done a pretty good job keeping Hudson in check. Just 5 runs on 5 hits. Hudson back to the top of the order here.
All right. Need a rally.
Carly Meyer. Carly's had a good day at the plate. Had a double, couple RBIs. Walked her first at bat. 1-1.
Here's one, not yours.
This pitch that time just kind of dropped a little there in the strike zone.
Yeah.
1-2. So this Chippewa team, I mean, you can see they're pretty deep. We've seen 3 pitchers.
Yeah. Goodness.
Really was impressed with that second one. No time really to set up. Berg is ready to throw.
Boy, just came with the heat. I was barely looking up.
I know. She gets the ball in the circle and ready to go. Bryn Hayes, the batter. And we saw, I mean, they put on a little display there in the middle innings, swinging the bat.
Yeah.
Come on, Sammy. Come on, bud.
High on that one. Ball one.
But, you know, you're going to face them again probably in the playoffs, no matter
Down
I mean, a good chance of that anyway.
Yeah.
Certainly. And so fouled off.
1-1.
And like I said when we started the broadcast, I mean, you know what you're going to get. Fundamentally solid, a team that can hit. You can't make mistakes, certainly.
Yep.
This one got away from Hudson a little bit back in the fourth inning. But if you can stay tight, you know, your pitching holds up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, B-Town. Come on, bud.
don't beat yourself, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Good pitch that time.
2-2 is what I've got.
I'm not B-Town. Come on, buddy.
Here we go.
Nice
Let's
on it,
go.
bud.
Just missed outside. Full count.
It's funny, these early season games, we're bundled up. I've got long underwear on, the whole deal. Month or so, we're going to be out here in T-shirts and shorts.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Crazy.
That's why we live here, Ken.
Is that it?
That one's grounded foul. Yeah.
Is that the reason?
Well, it's that
I'll tell
anticipation
ya.
of nice weather and
Yes.
summer and change of seasons.
At some point, when I figure out how to do hockey remote, when I can put a headset on
Yeah.
and feel like I'm right there, I'm going remote.
Are you? Yeah.
Not full time, but just for
Yeah.
a couple months in the winter.
Strike three.
I mean, I don't know. Being a snowbird for a couple months wouldn't be a bad deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys ever thought about that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Evan. Come on, bud.
I don't have any
Come on, Ev.
like imminent plans to do anything, but
me neither. Me neither. I love talking about
I'll
it, though.
come
I'll tell
visit you
ya.
and we can do the broadcast together. How's that?
Man, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Hot tub broadcast
Hot tub
out
broadcast.
in,
We'll
down in
put
Florida or
Jeff
Arizona
over
or
down
something.
here, put a camera up here. I'll do all the switching. We'll do the talking, and boom,
Yeah,
boom.
there you go.
Done.
Evie Wolfgram, the batter. That one's
Popped
popped up. Second base calls for it, makes the tough play over the shoulder, and that's going to be it for Hudson. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. Your final score here in the Roost: Chippewa Falls 12, Hudson 5. These two teams meet again on Thursday over in Chippewa. So good luck to them. We'll be picking up another softball game, I think, here in the near future. We're
will.
pretty top loaded beginning of the season with games.
We
So
are.
watch or check RaidersStreaming.com for the schedule. And look forward to hearing from you. Once again, from Hudson, the Chippewa Falls Cardinals 12, Hudson Raiders 5. Thank you.
Thanks.
Ken wants to say
I always
something.
like to finish with some kind of riff-raff. Just straight to the mute. See what happens when you get to work the soundboard.
I know, I like it. I'm
I
done.
was just going
See
to
ya.
say thanks for tuning in. It's Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, and Jeff Munter, our guest cameraman, did a great job today. So thank you to him, and thank you for being on the broadcast, as always, sir.
Quick to the trigger guy.
Yep. We're out of here. Go shoot a turkey.
I don't have one, but anyway, have a good night.
Thanks.